How's it going? Welcome back. It's another week. We're here again. Fosco, welcome in. Dungeon Mr. Ty, hello, hello. Have a very good game over on Reflect Games. Wizen Sage, welcome in. DM Chris, welcome in. Jeff, always good to see you, my friend. The Good King himself, and Paladin Steve. Hello, hello, my friends. How goes it? How is everything? How has your week been? How has your weekend been? I am very tired. I don't think we're going to go the full 2 hours today, but we are going to go for an hour, at least one. Hey, David McGill, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good King, how are you? How's everything? How's your week been? I have exciting news. First exciting news that I want to share is actually regarding the raffle. I'm not going to be announcing that information because I think it should come from Steve. But I know who the winners are. So we have our Castle Zagig Act 2 raffle for the 5 signed copies. Signed by Gary Gygax. By literal Gary Gygax. That we're going to be raffling off to all of the early bird backers. All of the early bird backers are eligible, but only 5 of them can win. So we have the names. They've been drawn, so we know who the winners are, but Steve is going to announce them probably next week on Tuesday on his stream. Same thing with the date of the cash prize raffle. He's going to announce that information on his stream as well. Michael, welcome in. How are you? So good to see you, my friend. What's the other thing? Oh, okay. I have good news and bad news. Take a seat. You're going to need it. So the bad news. It pains me to say this. It really does. Ends Meet is canceled indefinitely. It's a great game. We're all really enjoying it. Hey, Geeks Plus Media, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. It's going great. We're doing some announcements right now. Welcome in. How has your week been? So Ends Meet is canceled. That was our Monday staff-led actual play for Castles and Crusades. It just kind of was becoming too much of a time suck for the staff, because we can't go over like 40 hours. Like, we're all employees of the company and we can't just be paying out overtime all the time. And so we had to take the 3 or 4 hours from the game and subtract them from like work days. And there's like 5 of us in the game. So it was becoming too much for just, not enough benefit, which is a bummer. The good news, I guess maybe actually this might be folded into a little bit of bad news. This stream, Tales of Aihrde, is likely going to be moving over to Mondays to fill in the slot that Ends Meet will be vacating, because just for fun, in August, I am going to be running Blood and Briar for an excellent cast of friends. I'm very, very excited. So you can watch the finale with Wily Hobbit this Sunday and learn how the adventure ends, and then go into the August game and have the mystery in mind as you watch a full new cast of players and characters go through it. I'm very, very excited. It's my first time running that adventure since it was published. The first time was awesome. It was with the Charisma Cats. That whole series is up on YouTube under the Trollord Games channel. It's not with the cats this time. It's going to be with a cast of good friends of mine from Guild Superior. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a different tone this time, partly because I've changed a lot of stuff about the adventure, not only since it was published, but since watching Wily Hobbit you Fosco and Jeff and you and watching you guys do it, you guys really inspired me to move some stuff around and change and add things. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to try it and put my little sauce on it. You know what I mean? Steve dragged that game out into the yard and shot it in the fucking head. No preamble or anything. Hey, A Wolf Alone, thank you so much. We appreciate you subscribing. Holy shit. Thank you. That means a lot. We really appreciate it. Doing well. Glad to be here. It's a shame that it has to be put on hiatus. Yeah, it's a bummer. Especially because we had cliffhangers. I want to know. Maybe Steve will just tell me if I just ask nicely. How many times has this scenario been live streamed? This will be the 3rd time. So hopefully you all aren't sick of it. It's been significantly different each time. The very first recording of Blood and Briar, I would call that a comedy. The tone was extremely light. You know, it's a horror adventure, but I don't know, like it was just kind of a lighter tone. It was my actual for real first time ever running Castles and Crusades. Looking back on it, I don't think that I gave a very good example of what Castles and Crusades is. Not to say that I'm not proud of that actual play. I had fun, which is the mission. But Wiley, Hobbit, and you all, Fosco and Jeff and the rest of your cast are doing a much better job showing like the technical side of the game, and you're crushing the adventure, might I just say. You are doing a very, very good job. I like the path that you're on very much. And I've kind of been going in and just kind of switching up some of the stuff related to the environment, which is all I want to say. Dungeon Master Derek, do you need any voiced villain cameos? Maybe I could take you up on that. I would love to volunteer characterization to any NPCs as cameos if you like. Do you have experience doing like a lot of voice acting and stuff like that? If so, that is very cool, and also share with me your secrets. Help me be more villainous. Have you made Squeaks an NPC? Shit, write that down. Squeaks is NPC. Yes. Squeaks is in the adventure. If you had to put Squeaks anywhere in the adventure so far, Fosco, where would you put Squeaks? Where would you prefer for the characters to encounter Squeaks? I think that would be such a lovely Actually, I'm doing that. I've pretended to write it down a second ago. I'm going to actually write it down, and I'm going to actually do that, because what a lovely tribute to your guys' game. And maybe like, ooh, okay, I'm glad that you asked me that, because my brain is percolating now. I might send you guys some questions. I may have questions for you. Agile Monk, how's your Kickstarter going? Good to see you, my friend. Oh my God, seeing you here has reminded me. We send out a weekly newsletter. I forgot to send out our newsletter today. I fully forgot to. But let me pull up your Kickstarter right now. You guys should definitely check out Wondrous and Dangerous Consortiums and Exandria World Lore on Kickstarter. I'm going to put the link in chat right now. They have 19 hours to go. So if you want to support an excellent member of our community and get to, I think, really, really, really useful like game, like world design, like kind of world building and lore books, this is a really great project to support. And you can get a bunch of Castles and Crusades content with your pledge if you so wish. Congrats to Agile Monk for getting fully funded. Yes, I'm so excited. Agile, we're so happy for you. It's so, so lovely. Congratulations on a truly incredible, and can I just say, stunning campaign. absolutely beautiful. All of the art is human made. It's not AI generated. So if you're worried about, contributing money towards like an AI gen project, this one is marked safe. We love human made art here. It's just excellent. I mean, it looks so cool. So definitely check out the campaign before it's over. One of the animals at the village. Ooh. Yeah. That was kind of where my brain went first, too. Me like, but me broke. That's too real. You'll love to see it. You do. Hey, Christopher, welcome in. How are you? Lovely to have you. No AI art. Don't replace the artist. Exactly. And that's what we've always said. Y'all would be surprised. Maybe should I say this? Is this too spicy to say on the internet? Not really. It's just stating a fact. I have to tell so many people every week that we don't use AI art in any of our published books. We get angry accusations. Not every week. I shouldn't say every week. Whenever we have like a crowdfunding campaign is really when it pops up the most. Because it's like, it's good. Like our content is being seen by people that like aren't familiar with it. Which is a good thing. But then those people see our covers and think that it's AI, and it's super not. And the cool thing about that is I have no way to convince them. So it's super cool. Did you read my spells? Yes, I've been working through them. I've just kind of been reading through. I am obsessed with them, can I just say. Jeremy has created a list of spells that I think you all are going to really like, because I really like them. The thing is, they're not just like offensive or like combat focused. They're like fun, They're like utility spells and like just cool stuff for like manipulating your environment. And I feel like it's like over 70 spells, and it, I think, lets you create a more curated spellcaster is what I'll say about it. Hey Brad, welcome in. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for the subscription, my friend. I always say this. I'm gonna say it again, and I will say it more times after this. We never expect you guys to like subscribe or support the Twitch channel, but when you do, it makes a big difference. So thank you. We really appreciate it. We never take it for granted. Laughs an arcane chef. Does that mean you're in the kitchen whipping up spells? Because you can't just say that and not elaborate. Same with the voice actor thing. I want to know what you do. You're new here. Tell me your thing. Hey, Rick Hershey, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. It's like 156. Jesus Christ. A lot more spells than 70. Over double 70 spells. And they're really cool. So keep your eye out for that. Hopefully going in the Adventurer's Spellbook. It sounds like. Probably. That's where they should be. So. Ba-dum. Dabble. Ba-dum and dabble. People are just saying stuff. You guys are just typing words. Oh my god. Okay, speaking of Blood and Briar. Okay, because we're going to be doing it, I finished. And speaking of Jeremy being here, I finished the roleplay expansion sheet. I would like to show that to you now. If you came here for fiction, I'm so sorry. We're going to get to it. Geeks Plus Media, thank you for the lurk, my friend. Happy to have you here. Mahana. You guys are just saying stuff. I'm about 2 seconds from just saying sounds myself. I'm so tired. Okay, here we are. So I changed a little bit the nature of the conditions. So let me like zoom in on these. I changed a little bit how you clear conditions. Actually, I should I guess I should start with the curse rolls. So the idea is that as you're wandering the Dogwood in the adventure of Blood and Briar, if you came here for fiction, get fucked. This is the Blood and Briar Variety Hour. It's fiction of a sort. It's my fiction. Fuck you. So as you're wandering through the Dogwood, which is the part of the Darkenfold Forest in Aihrde that the adventure takes place in, because we needed more adventure set in the Darkenfold, you see. The idea is that there is a curse upon the land. And the longer that you're in there, or the more like emotionally volatile stuff that you encounter, like if your GM like twists the knives that you give them, for instance, because all of these, this is basically the knife machine. You choose an archetype and it gives you a knife. It's like a character prompt that helps you kind of flesh out a backstory and gives the GM a thing to tug on when you get inside the Dogwood. You will need to make a curse roll. And so you'll roll 1d6. On a result of 2 or 5, usually nothing happens. But on a roll of 1, that's called a despair. And on a roll of 6, that's called a grit. So on that roll of 2 to 5, sorry, let me like move it over here. Usually nothing happens. If you roll a 6, you choose from the list. Your action succeeds, but it has a cost or an unintended consequence. Or your action fails, but you get something valuable, like insight or an advantage. Or your action fails, but you gain a +6 bonus that you can add to any single d20 roll in the future. So if you're familiar with the Siege engine, that's basically like the equivalent of turning one secondary attribute check into a primary attribute check, or just giving yourself a super, super bonus for a primary attribute check. And then let me move myself. Sorry, I'm in the way. If you get a 1, you take a condition. And narratively what happens is despair kind of takes over, at least for the moment. So let me move myself back over here. What are conditions, you ask? Thank you for asking. Such a lovely, lovely interactive audience. So you can be angry, frightened, shamed, or hopeless. And these all have penalties to certain like skill checks, or I'm sorry, attribute checks or stuff. This is not new. We went over this last week. To clear the angry condition, hurt someone who has shown you kindness. To clear the frightened condition, run from danger. To clear the shamed condition, do or say something to make the situation worse. To clear the hopeless condition, let an ally suffer when you could help them instead. Like I said, this is a roleplay supplement, expansion, whatever you want to call it. So there's new like roleplay stuff, and this is to like help prompt moments. And like specifically, I feel like the people that are going to be most likely to use this are people like me who are running actual plays and trending towards like a more cinematic sort of game, because that's the kind of game that I like, if I'm being honest. And then there are all of these different prompts, and they're called archetypes. So you can be adrift, withdrawn, hounded, fervid, a fraud, or a fool. Or you can collaborate with another party member with these partner archetypes. We lost someone, we lost our freedom, we lost our community, or we lost our love. Do or say something to make the situation worse. I feel seen. I think I've said this on the internet before, but Blood and Briar is based on a real experience that I had. I don't know if this will like turn people off of the adventure in the actual play, or if it'll make you more interested to learn that I've got a little bit of like skin in the game. But is this too real to bring up on a stream? Whatever. I like, it's just true, and it's light and it's fine. This is not a mood ruiner. I was in an abusive relationship for about 1.5 years, and Blood and Briar is very much about that. I kind of poured that experience into that adventure, And all of these different archetypes are kind of based on the way that I felt during that time in my life. And it's been incredibly cathartic and honestly really, really fun. And it's made me feel like I won a little bit to be able to like turn that experience into a little piece of art that I can like create, you know, with my friends. Because now we're building like an actual play on it. So it's cool. So that's the real life like backstory of what prompted all this stuff. Hopefully that wasn't like too real or like, you know, taking the conversation to a place where y'all don't want it to go. But I don't know. I think it's chill. It's chill and it's cool. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to like be able to like, you know, write stuff about it. You know what I mean? It used to be poetry, but then Withdrawn happened. And I stopped writing poetry, and tabletop gaming kind of stepped in to like fill the void that poetry kind of left in my life. Good art imitates life and teaches. Yeah, I agree. Like, I feel like the best art is made when you've got like skin in the game, you know? You're teaching with your game design. Man, thanks. It's been fun to like try to make a little piece of a game. You know what I mean? Well, it's a terrifying piece of art if you ask me. That's so humbling to hear. I'm glad that it made you scared. It's a lot of fun. I really like all the different little creepy stuff in the dogwood. All the clues were really fun to place in there in particular. The other thing that it's based on is Little Red Riding Hood, the fairy tale. That was what Steve originally asked me to do. He asked me originally to create an adventure based on Little Red Riding Hood. And so I made a story about healing from abuse and trauma. And also a little bit of Red Riding Hood. It's very much in there. Once you finish the adventure, I think going back, like, it kind of becomes clearer. Thank you, Good King. I appreciate you. And Geeks Plus, thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm really excited to dive into it. I trust my players, and we've created like some pretty cool actual play content already. So having that experience already with this cast, where we already have like a level of rapport and like already like established chemistry, I think is going to make it a pretty big difference. Because a lot of the actual plays that I've done have been with fully new people, which is awesome, and I love playing with new people. But I don't know, it'll be cool to like work with some friends to create like a more curated like cinematic kind of thing. Oh wait, I missed it. Mandy, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. So we're going to try to finish Wily Hobbit's abbreviated version of Blood and Briar this coming Sunday. Maybe we can dawdle and delay and push it to one more episode. Please do. Here's the thing. If you push it to one more episode, it'll end on July 5th. And that is my 30th birthday. So a finale of Blood and Briar would be a pretty awesome 30th birthday present. It makes me giggle to think of role-playing a complete moral disaster and letting a player wallow in despair. Did you go to American McGee's Red Riding Hood? Wait, what's American McGee's? I'm Googling it. Wait, I shouldn't Google things with my screen up. I learned my lesson. Hey, Jay, welcome in. So good to see you, my friend. How is your stream? You guys are still live. Welcome in, welcome in. You guys are doing Legends and Lore. Everyone, if you're not subscribed or following Lord Kazumba, you should definitely go do that, because that's a very excellent streamer and a friend of the channel. Want to play sometime? Yes! Well, as I get more practiced in actually like running this adventure, my personal goal is to get to a place where I can run it for just about anybody, and I'm comfortable enough with the adventure to be able to like lengthen the experience, shorten it, like do it in a one shot. I'd like to have it, you know? That can be I've never really gotten to a place like that with an adventure before, and so it'd be cool to like get to a place where I've got it and I can just kind of run it for anyone. Oh, Alice in Wonderland. American McGee's Alice. It's Riding Hood adjacent. Interesting. I've never heard of that. I really like Red Riding Hood media. When I was in college forever ago, I had a class on fairy tales. It was awesome. It was one of my favorite classes ever, and we spent a lot of time examining Little Red Riding Hood. And there are some really cool themes in that story, and whoa. Sorry, I have Fable music on, and I thought I just heard like dialogue. Side note, very excited for the new Fable game. I'm so excited. Every new thing that I hear about that game makes me just more and more eager. But if they don't shut up, is there dialogue? Am I crazy? Were people just talking in the music? I guess not. I could have sworn. Whatever. Anyway. I'll read just like a couple of these just to like give you an idea of what the RP supplement is like. So the Fool is one of my favorite ones. You start the game with a condition already applied. So you choose angry, frightened, shamed, or hopeless. You are in over your head. What peril are you looking to escape by accepting a quest into the haunted dogwood? How sure are you that it won't follow you into the woods? So the idea... I heard it too. Okay, good. Let me... freaking... Tavern music 24/7. D&D study relaxation. That's fine. The idea is... maybe something actually does follow you into the dogwood, like something does actually pursue you, because so much of what you experience in the dogwood is kind of ethereal and dreamlike and hallucinatory. You see a lot of stuff that's not there, just by the nature of like the curse on the land. So everyone makes curse rolls for like different reasons, like have different prompts to make curse rolls in this. So for the Fool, it's make a curse roll after rolling any attribute check that resulted in a failure, and describe how you raise the stakes. I might want to make that clearer to indicate that it's optional. You don't have to literally raise the stakes every single time you fail. But anytime you fail an attribute check, you can raise the stakes and roll again with a curse roll. And then on a grit or a success, the failure becomes a success. And then on a despair, you take 2 conditions instead of 1. And then everyone has like these little clues. I've decided to alter the start of the adventure a little bit. So everyone's gonna have, well, I guess I won't spoil it because I'm gonna run it, but everyone has visions of clues that you might see or seek out once you're inside the dogwood. I guess I'll just read one of the partner ones. Let's do We Lost Our Freedom. I think that's my favorite of the partner ones. One of you is oath-bound to accompany the other throughout their travels. Oath-bound. You recently had the perfect opportunity to escape and didn't take it. Why not? Adventurer, the one who's leading the Oathbound. Your mission keeps you from going home until you find what you seek. What is it? What's that thing? And then your partner did something for you that was far more impactful than they realized. Why did you not release them from their duty then? And then both players meet individually with your castle keeper and tell them what consequence awaits should you go home early. So neither of these characters can go home. They don't have to stay together, but they've chosen to. But they can't go home. And then there's the curse, or the conditions for their curse roll. This goes for both people. Make a curse roll anytime you are called by the object of your quest. So the quest the adventurer is on. One of you can clear a condition from the other by applying it to yourself. Because I don't know, I like the push and pull of these two people that are kind of like bound together. They might like each other, they might not. It might be kind of like, there might be some like animosity. So you can help them, but like it kind of pisses you off to like have to help them. That's kind of how I'm picturing this dynamic. But if the two of you are on good terms, you can clear a condition from each other at any time by talking about home. So if you get your relation to a place where it's like good and everything's chill, you don't have to do any of the bad stuff. You can lean on each other instead, and that will preserve you from the curse of the dogwood. Hey, KevCon, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. So that's kind of what I've been working on. And that's the news. Ends Meat is dead in the water for now. Hopefully we'll see it return. But Blood and Briar will come hang out on Wednesdays. Rick, here's the thing. Wait, shit, I don't know if I can say that. You're extremely talented. I love your art. It's my dream to have you do a cover for Blood and Briar if it is ever published. But I know that you're extremely busy and bogged down at the moment. I just think you're really cool. And I love your art style. I think it's so sick. What did I miss? A Gilbert and Sullivan review in Orcish. I'm still working on my phonetics in Orcish. We're getting there. Stop it. I won't. You can't make me. God, what else? I guess, I mean, hey, we've got some reading to do. We're working our way through the Castle of Spires. I think there needs to be a follow-up Blood and Briar adventure in the next Halloween issue of the Crusader. I have been thinking about how to escalate the adventure and make it longer. Or I guess like bigger, I should say. Not prolong that adventure, but like I have been thinking about a sequel. I think I do want it to follow the pattern of like fairy tales. So it'd be cool to have it like go from like Red Riding Hood to like a second, more different fairy tale. I made 3 orders on the old books and I got 2 sent here, missing 1 ticket. How do I reach someone to ask about the 1 order that has not showed up? Is there a number I can call? So there's no number, but do email me at product support. Oh my God, Samich! Hi! Welcome in! Dude, how are you? Hang on, I'm typing an email address into chat. Product support at trolllord.com. First of all, I'm so sorry. Email me. That is the customer service inbox for Trollord Games. I manage it. I will get back to you probably same day, and if not, the day after. I'm so sorry. It's possible. I don't know. Is it possible that like it's in transit? I guess I don't know. I'll check on it for you. Just send me the email with the details. My mom always said I have a face for radio. If you love my art, you'll be amazingly disappointed in my writing. Did I tell you guys that I used to have a Fiverr account where I would provide editing services for creative writing. That was a lot of fun. I loved it. I'd like to hear Grace's Klingon pronunciation. Is that from Star Trek? That's from Star Trek. I know that one. Is that the thing that Spock speaks? That's Spock's language, isn't it? So stupidly stressed with moving, but happy I came across you. I'm so happy you came across me too. It's so lovely to see you. I was thinking about you the other day. I hope that you're well. You guys, Sandwich, back when I was like streaming on my own channel on Crane Writes, Sandwich would come hang out a lot, and it was awesome. Those were fun days. It was a fun time. Sometimes I think about going back to it, but I feel like that would be an asshole move. I don't know why. It wouldn't. It just wouldn't. That wouldn't be an asshole move. This is how my brain works. It's like anytime I think about doing anything, my brain is like, oh, you could do that if you were a shitty, fucking terrible person. And it's like, okay. I won't do anything, actually. Sorry. I actually won't do anything. It's okay. I ordered 3 things 3 different days. We have had crazier, believe me. Are we getting an Ends Meet replacement for Summer of Siege? KevCon, that is in fact the news that you missed. You are. I'm going to be running a game pretty soon, and I'm pretty excited about it. I so wish I can write nothing for young boys these days. There's absolutely no literature out there for young boys these days. 0. But anyone can write. All it takes is just doing it. Passes out in nerdy shame and fury. Lim out, no grace. Spock's language. Are you serious? What is Klingon? That's what Spock speaks. Klingon. A humanoid species of aliens in the science fiction franchise Star Trek. That's Spock. What do you mean? That's literally Spock. He's Klingon. No, wait, he's Vulcan? He's Vulcan. Fuck, what are Klingon? I've got to Google them. Take a shot anytime Grace Googles something on Tales of Aihrde. Klingon. Shit. Klingon images. They're the forehead guys. You guys have fun? I'm gonna take a lap. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna take a lap. I'm gonna take a lap. It's chill. It's fine. I'm just taking a lap. I knew that. I literally knew that. Believe me or not, I knew that. I just didn't remember it. Yeah, he used the Force. Fuck you, guy. Do you still go to GaryCon? Hell yeah, dude. Do you? Were you at the last one and I missed you? Actually, don't tell me. It'll break my heart if you say yes. Yeah, I still go to GaryCon. Are you coming to this next one? Please say yes. Are you coming to the next GaryCon, though? All Klingons use the Force. I'll just tuck that in my rage bait belt for later. You're a wizard, Worf. Is this trolling? This feels like trolling. The first name of the original actor for Spock has a first name that means nerd in French? That's poetry. Unless you're lying to me. Because now I don't know. I just took an online course at the NYC School for Visual Arts on tabletop RPG writing. Fosco, that's cool as fuck. It was very helpful in bringing some structure to my chaotic brain. Having like a little bit of like guidance in the realm of game design, because I feel like so much of that, at least on my end, is like I just kind of shoot from the hip and hope that it like makes sense, and usually it doesn't. And so to have a little bit of like to take a class on it, that sounds awesome. Harvard recently made a bunch of their classes free as well. I'm gonna put this link in chat because fuck, I think everyone should check these out. There might be a creative writing one in there. There's some really cool classes. Principles of Biochemistry, Introduction to Digital Humanities. That sounds timely. Ancient Masterpieces of World Literature. God, I wanna take these. Anyway. Troll equals Klingon. So yeah. Is that true? Is Klingon the Klingon word for troll? In Klingon? I'll DM you the info. Thank you. I would be very interested in that. In a college near me, they literally offer a college major in game design. I think about it all the time, but I can't afford to go back to school. That's why some of the seminars at GaryCon are so good and informative. They're so cool. I wish I had more time to go to more of the seminars. I saw a little bit of Anna B. Meyer's map making seminar in I think 2024. It was so cool. She's such a like expert. It's so satisfying to just watch an expert talk about the thing that they know. It's so satisfying. It like scratches my brain and my spirit. Hey Savage, welcome in. College or GaryCon price. Not for me, baby. The company pays for it. I'm the luckiest person ever. Anna is a genius. A genius. Absolutely. So cool. Turning timeless classics into graphic novels and its impact on today's society. That is a class I would be very interested to take. You're already designing better than a lot of published designers. Dude, thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. I had a lot of help. Jeremy, who's here, gave me some very good advice. And all that I've got is just a simple little like 1d6 kind of mechanic and then just some like RP stuff. Most of my experience in the world of tabletop RPGs, and I've talked about this before, is actually in like actual plays and producing shows. I wish I was still playing D&D so I could make more maps. Let's get you in a game, Sammy. Is there a Discord? There is. Let me pull it up and invite you literally right now. Hey, High Plane Grace, welcome in. Thanks for tuning in from YouTube, my friend. How are ya? How's your week been? Found it? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, get in there. We are about to start open gaming for Summer of Siege. Very exciting stuff. Chuck organized it, and whoops, allow auto mod. So vigilant. I want Discord invites. Yeah, get in here. Can I just, if I do this, does it work? No. Okay, here. I expect all of you in here. Right now. Paste. There we go. So come on in. The water's fine. we are going to do some open gaming for Summer of Siege. I'm very, very excited. People will be able to like submit games that they want to run, and then people will be able to sign up for games. We won't be doing any organizing on the part of the game master. It'll be on them to, you know, provide the information of like when their game is, how many sessions, brief synopsis, and you know, just like the relevant stuff that you'd want to know if you're gonna like join a game. So that part will be on the game master. But I believe it'll all take place in the Discord. So come hang out, come join us. It'll be excellent. Do we get to play Klingons in open gaming? Trolls? Yeah. Yeah, the trolls. Or just play anyone with a big forehead. I play a person with a big forehead every day. That info will be shared soon? Yes. I think so. Chuck has the information. I am just waiting for the information. I'm here to listen. Agile, welcome in and play some. Hello, hello, my friend. How are you? So good to see you. Well, gosh, golly, with 15 minutes left on the hour, I think it's time to do some reading. I've yapped about my little actual play. I've never done online gaming before. How does that work? I imagine what it's going to be is you will like join a call on Discord. It'll probably be like a video call, or some people might keep it to voice only. You might be provided with like a pre-gen character sheet, or you might be asked to like roll up your own character on the spot. And you'll join like a Discord room probably, and the game master will take it from there. They will let you know if there's any kind of like virtual tabletop that they want you to join. They'll provide you with like invites and stuff like that if that's the case. Similarly, if they want you to create a character for it, I imagine they'll get you that information from the start. But playing online is pretty easy. It's pretty easy breezy. Agile, thank you so much for the sub, my friend. Welcome back for month 23. That is goddamn almost 2 years. That's crazy. How much pho can we bribe you with to win the raffle? How much pho you got? Hork it over. What the fuck? Dude, here's the thing. Here's my thing. It's no longer pho season. Pho, I'm finding, is like a winter food. However, I will say I've not had dinner, and talking about pho is making me really, really, really want some pho. There's a lot that I will do for a pho. I give great hugs. That's my bargaining chip. You do. See, running into you at fuck, what was it? 2024? It was like the highlight of my con. It was so much fun. You've got to come this year, and then we'll hang out. It'll be awesome. We have a restaurant called Fuck. That's awesome. That's so great. I've got to, like, that is built-in marketing. It's so good. Because, like, the goal of marketing, I'm learning to do it while on the job, is to get people to do the marketing for you. And you do that by getting people to talk about your thing. If you get people talking about your thing and sharing it to their friends and talking about it with their friends, you've done marketing. You've won. You've achieved the object of the game. So call your restaurant Pho King, and you've done it. I will market for you. I have cool stuff to share as well. Dude, that's cool as hell. Are you in Summer of Siege? Would you like to do a thing for Summer of Siege? If you want to email me at grace@trolllord, we can get you doing some stuff for Summer of Siege. Because it sounds like you're a creator. It sounds like you do voice acting and marketing and all sorts of stuff. So if you want to do some stuff, we don't have job openings. It's not a job opening, but Summer of Siege is like a community celebration where we all like schedule our actual plays at the same time and like collaborate with each other and hang out and do fun games and like all sorts of stuff like that. If that sounds like something you want to get in on, and that goes for any of you that aren't already in on it, we've got a lot of Summer Siege participants in the chat right now. Come hang out. We have our own Discord server. And we've got folks that are putting out like casting calls. We have a talent pool. So anyone that's looking to be matched up for an actual play for a game, it's a good place to like come in and network. So if you're interested, send me an email and I will send you more information. You looking at me? When am I not looking at you, Jess? Of course I'm looking at you. One of the most prolific actual players I've ever met. The guy who's on everything and knows everybody. Who just casually was like, yeah, Todd Stashwick, we talk. This sounds like a fun creative experience. It is. It's so fun. It's my favorite time of the year. Not just because it's summer, but because we get to like share the summer together. So it's a very, very good time. It's our second time ever doing it. It's an initiative that I organized when I first joined the company, I guess 2 years ago now. God, that's crazy. And this year we're like adding stuff and doing it bigger and better. And it's been a lot of fun. So the more the merrier. If you're interested in creating content, if you want to create an actual play, if you want to learn more about that, shoot me an email. Experience helps, but it's not required. All of that said, 5 minutes ago, I was like, we're going to read. So let's read. We're going to read the 10th chapter of the Castle of Spires for anyone that's listening along. I will give like the brief Cliff Note version just so, because we've got a few new folks in here, so I want you guys to not be lost with what the hell we're doing right now. Grace is easily distracted. Nuh-uh. The Castle of Spires is a story written by Stephen Chenault. It is set in the fantasy world of Aihrde, which is the flagship fantasy setting published by Trollord Games. That's where you are right now. And the Castle of Spires details the journey of an elven warlord called Meltaug et Ode. He is an elven prince of the kingdom of Lothian. And during the coming of the Winter Dark, which is a 1,000-year period during which the entire world is ruled over by an evil god, the elves fled in the face of this coming danger. And one of their own, a different elven prince who stayed, was so frustrated with the perceived cowardice of his people that he cursed them. With like basically a curse of like madness, so that it would like haunt them should they ever return to Aihrde. And so Meltaug is someone who left with all of the elves, but then returned because he couldn't bear to hear what was happening in Aihrde. So he returned under the banner of his queen, or I guess his princess, Londea. And then she fell in battle. And basically since that event, the curse of his brother, of this other elven prince, has taken hold, and he is beginning to lose his mind. Meltaug's singular goal in the Castle of Spires is to find the Castle of Spires, which is a place of like rumor and legend where it's been foretold that he might find the gates through which he can summon all of the elven people back to Aihrde by force to fight Unklar, the Horned God, who is currently ruling over the world. Any questions? I gotta hop off. Thank you so much for hopping in, Sammy. It made my day. It was so good to see you. We're here every Wednesday, so come hang out again. It was lovely to see you. Within the last chapter, Meltaug has drank water from the roots of this ancient tree called the Aneng tree. And he is learning the origins of the very first troll. And maybe this will be relevant to his journey, this knowledge. So that's kind of where we're at in the story right now. Does everyone feel caught up? Let me know. I think that that's as good a synopsis as I could muster. So for reference, the Winter Dark is the current age. The world is ruled over by Unklar, the horned god. And Meltaug and all of the other people on Aihrde are basically fighting Unklar. And Meltaug is basically trying to summon all the elves back to Aihrde by force so that they'll fight Unklar too, because he's mad at them for leaving. So, Chapter 10. We start, okay. Venarioth, Meltaug's cousin, stopped his horse on a small hillock. He looked back, peering up the long, low ridge along the banks of the river, searching for that ancient tree where his master lay in a dreamy sleep. The distance proved greater than his vision. He looked for a long while into the faint and now failing light of the winter dark. The snow was deep upon the ground. The shroud of darkness broiled overhead, covering the world in a grim silence. The shroud of darkness is a layer of cloud cover that Unklar created to blot out the light of the sun and moon. So it's called the winter dark because throughout the entirety of this age, it's a non-stop winter. And also, there's no daylight. So it's just a perpetual winter night for 1,000 years. His men filed past him, leaving a long, dark trail in the snow. They rode single file, paying little heed to the world around them. Skilled rangers flanked them, watching the forest with careful eyes. Nothing of the mundane world could slip past them. The men were heavily armored, girded for a war they knew they could not win, but would not quit. Iron breastplates, shields and helms, swords, axes, long wolf spears, great bows. All this they carried, placing greater value in these weapons than all the gold in the world. The Vale Knights mingled with the mercenaries, with little regard for status, for as is known to all who bear the trappings of war, all men are equal on the field of battle. The Vale Knights are Meltaug's company of elven knights. And Meltaug at Ode saw a similar scene. But where his mind wandered, there were no men, only a great host of trolls, and they too bore the armaments of steel and iron. Deep in the recesses of Mount Gardrim, Aneng had built a fortress, and this fortress he stocked with all manner of creations that his hand cast from his mind's eye. He learned from the dwarf Upak to fashion things, and this knowledge he passed on to the other sentients who came to his fortress, following the mournful note of his horn of Gardrim. Sentients are a race of alive trees. It's trees. It's the first sentient race on Aihrde, and they are called sentients. And Aneng was one. Aneng was a tree until he became a troll. For this horn, he fashioned for and of himself, and he filled it with his own longing, his misspent desires of youthful lust that had wasted themselves upon the banks of long ago. The horn of Gardrim was massive, and curled about itself, and made music beyond anything the world had hitherto seen. And the notes of it... God, sorry, I'm not on my game tonight. And the notes it sounded called to the other sentients who were of a like mind, and they came to him, some of their own accord, others without knowing why or where they were traveling until they arrived. Senti-ents, semi-ents. So, it was some time after Upak had fled Ineng's dungeons that a great host of sentients, twisted beyond design, filled with rage and lust, gathered and looked to Ineng for leadership. Did someone say slime molds? For many seasons, I'm not getting distracted. For many seasons, he stood and watched the wayward creatures come to his deep valleys and take root in the ground and along the high slopes. Some took to the slow-moving glacial creek that ran the length of the valley, others to the rocky precipices that overlooked the whole region. To each his own design, for the sentients of old, as well as the trolls that came after, were, ever, as they remain, an independent-minded creation. The deep snows came, and then melted off, and still these sentients came to the long valley, until at last it filled with a great forest of them. I might turn the music down just a little bit. You know things are dire when I'm pleasantly surprised by a C on my construction practice and trade exam. That's good, it's C for construction. Ineng had pondered the meaning of this gathering, but he could find none that he could use to his own design. Without thinking, he took the horn up again and blew another mournful note, and it sounded long and deep into the valley and carried out and beyond the mountains and into the wide world. So great was the sound of the horn on this, its second note, that it carried into the far reaches of the world, where it lingered for centuries without count. It is this note that the eldritch goblins seek, for they tell stories of its passing, and how it lingered in the deep places of the world, and to find it and capture it brings knowledge of the trolls and how to control them. Indeed, upon hearing the second note, a great chorus arose in the valley, the sound of rustling leaves and creaking branches, of bending boughs, and of the world being torn and overturned. Ineng looked down to see the valley alive with sentients desirous of what he commanded. They began to shape themselves, first one, then the other, taking on the form of the Allfather, or the closest proximity that they could manage. Taking shape, they turned their minds to Ineng's clothing and armaments, and in this he saw only mischief. He stood upon the high walk of his doorstep and shouted down to them, calling them by their name, that given to them by Upak's people. Trolls. Trolls you are, and trolls you must forever be. With that, they took on the guise of a race of peoples. But Ineng saw the chance for greater mischief, and for reasons only the discontented could ever understand, he set about teaching them the trade of making. In Chapter 9, the previous chapter, Ineng had captured a dwarf and forced him to teach him how to make stuff, basically. So now he's teaching it to the other trolls. Some took to this new trade readily, clothing themselves in armaments. They labored away at impromptu forges, constructed wherever they found purchase. Some rose to prominence in the crafting of certain items. Others learned different trades, each to his own design. In this way, the first troll society was born, not unlike that dwarven world that Ineng had seen in the dwarven villages on the far western slopes of the mountains. The trolls settled into the valley and lived there for many years, despoiling the land and spreading the filth of their labors along the slopes. They constructed walls along the valley rim, dammed the river in many places, built low-roofed houses of stone, rooted up long stretches of granite and rock, tunneled and mined for ores until at last their labors weighed down the land and earth. For years without count, the trolls lived and ruled in this valley. But eventually, some ventured from the valley and were lost to their kin. Others traveled in groups and created settlements in far distant places. They began to propagate, and their numbers grew. When I was little, my mom would read to me, "You have a beautiful voice." I have to go, "Man, Rick, thank you. I really appreciate that. That's so nice of you to say. Gee whiz. Have a lovely rest of your night. Thanks for stopping by." The wealth of Anang grew great beyond measure, and his vaults filled with treasures worked in wood and stone, iron and steel, gold and platinum, lined with jewels and other manufactories. That's a word. I'm tired. God, sorry. He built a long stair, steep and winding to the mountain's top, where the horn of Gardrim stood. And this ledge he called the Morg Tull, which men after called the mournful note. Here he set that great horn upon a stand of gold. Hey, speaking of a stand of gold, is there enough room on a stand of gold for 63 raiders with Lord Gazumba? Hey friends, welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid. It's so good to see you guys. How was your stream? What did you guys talk about? Tell me everything. Hey TM John, thank you for the subscription, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome back for month 22. God damn, that's almost 2 years. That's crazy. How was your stream? How was everything? Jay, I get it if you gotta go do some post-stream care. But it's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. You guys made my night. Question, what is the definition of a brick laid across 2 waths of masonry? That's technically a bridge. Technically, that's a bridge. Hey, Phantom MJ, welcome in. Man, all you raiders. A Wolf Alone, Canadian Ancient Gamer, welcome in. Damn Weirdo 2, welcome in. Lord Forth, welcome in. Brungal, always good to see you. Tiffany Nickel, hello, hello. So good to see you, my friend. Savage Splendor, welcome back. Razkel, welcome in. Alsamane, welcome in. Gosh dang, so many friendly faces. So lovely to see you guys. Hi. I just had a split second of like, do I do a second synopsis of what I'm reading right now? The long story short is we're reading through the Castle of Spires. We're reading about an elf who's going crazy. And he's on a warpath to revenge against his own people. And right now he's learning about the trolls. And that is the extreme Cliff Notes. Tiffany, it's so lovely to see you. I don't think have ever met in person, but I think we're Facebook friends, and I think we've both been to GaryCon at the same time in a lot of the same rooms, and I always think I'm gonna say hi to Tiffany this year, and then I don't. Because I'm an insane, crazy person. But it's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. It's so lovely to see you all. Is this the Claire Obscure soundtrack? Oh shit, is it? Maybe. This is Tavern Music 24/7 D&D Study Relaxation. But I'm actually going to change it to something a little bit more like ambient and chill. Not in person, but next year at GaryCon we will. Absolutely. I owe you a drink at Evolve. It's so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad that funded. Yeah, Agile Monks Kickstarter. I'm gonna drop another link in there. Hey, all you kind, lovely people. If you want a really, really great world building resource. Check this out. Check it out. It's going to be really good. Maybe we can even sneak a game in. Oh my god, playing games at GaryCon? Can I be so honest with you? I have not played a game at GaryCon. I'm working. I'm usually working, and so I've not really played a game at GaryCon. Actually, that's a lie. I play tested one game at GaryCon. I think that was like 23. I think that was 2023. But yeah, exactly. We're there to work. Razkel, thank you so much for raiding in, and thank you for supporting our friend Agile Monk. It's an insane con. Seriously. It's like the thing that I always think is like, it's like summer camp. It's like you hang out, you see all your buddies, like you catch up on like the events of the past year, and like, I don't know, it's just awesome. The energy in GaryCon is unlike any other con. I really think so. Hey Waffles, welcome in. Good to see you too, my friend. I just picked up a bunch of books from your hardcover sale for Sparkles Mandy's K9 for Warriors charity streams. Dude, first of all, that's so cool. Hello? K9 for Warriors? I'm Googling that. K9 for Warriors. Second of all, thank you for supporting the sale. Thank you for helping us make space in our warehouse. Well, in our storage unit. Discord message, no biggie? Ooh, most excellent. I will check that out. You got it, my friend. Canines for Warriors looks awesome. What a good cause. For any of you guys that want to check it out or maybe donate, here you go. Hey, Mandy, welcome back. Wait, shit. Okay, I missed so many messages. Sorry. Hope you have a great stream. Thank you so much. I hope that your stream was great. I think I'm supposed to go to GaryCon this year. Here's the thing, please. Here's the thing, you should definitely do that, though. Here's the thing, yeah, absolutely. 100%, do it. Come to GaryCon. Would it be your first time? It's great material and a great cause. Yeah. This is a very good cause. I'm really liking all of the dogs that I'm seeing. And you know us at TLG. We support our vets. Veterinarians and veterans. GaryCon is best con. That's so true. Go at least once to GaryCon. What I want to do, my dream one day, is to like, holy shit, Savage, thank you so much for giving that sub to Tiffany. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. What I really want to do is rent out one of those like little houses at the Grand Geneva and just like set up games in there basically nonstop. I think that would be really cool. And thank you so much for giving that sub to Mandy, dude. That's so kind of you. The villas, thank you. I could not remember that word. I'm very tired. I'm EP mode today. I'm in sleep G mode. My brain is like kind of processing words or breathing, and I'm not thinking and breathing at the same time at the current moment. Canines for Warriors keeps many vets with us. Yeah, the benefit of a dog cannot be overstated. Wait, shit, I missed one. I think they want me as a guest. I don't know details yet. It's been a long time since I even went to a con. Dude, first of all, congratulations. That's cool as hell. I think that you'll like GaryCon. It's a really, really supportive environment. Everyone's so nice. And it's just like a chill, fun time. Like, it's not... Okay, so I feel like you would not be remiss to call something like Gen Con like overwhelming. Gen Con is awesome. I'm not shit talking Gen Con. I'm so excited to go. And any of you guys that are going to Gen Con, let me know so we can hang out. But Gary Con is just like, it's cozy. It's cozy. It's really cool. Let's meet at Gen Con. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Let's fully absolutely meet at Gen Con. This has been a crazy month of learning that so many people that I think are so cool and admire are going to Gen Con, and that there will be an opportunity to hang out. I'm stoked. I'm bummed I don't get to go to Gen Con. Lots of misconnections. Can we, like, swing it? What if we just, like, heckle Steve until he lets you go? I want to go to Gary Con. Maybe I can sell one of my kids. Not the worst strategy, probably. Gary Con is one of the few events where you can truly just sit down with anyone and make a friend. That is so true. I swear that's happened. And, like, I don't know, like, you know, I feel like I like a lot of nerds. You know, struggle with a little bit of social anxiety, and I think that that's very normal. But at Gary Con, there is something about that event where, like, the social anxiety just, like, melts away, and it just feels, like, warm there. It's awesome. Hey, Varsuk, what's up from Florida? How's it going in Florida? So good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. How you been? Lovely to see you, Varsuk. I have to write Zagig and I cannot sell books. Come to Indianapolis and get inspired. Indianapolis is kind of like a dungeon. It's a little bit dungeon-like. Here's the thing. We were reading Castle of Spires. I'm feeling like I'm gonna want to probably wrap up in about like 15-ish minutes. So I think maybe next week, we'll start the 10th narrative over, because I'd like to give it a better shake. And I think we'll just hang out, because it's fun to hang out with you guys. I want to gush about Gary Con and Gen Con. I'll be in the JD Marriott again. Is that for, shows what I know. Is that for Gen Con? Is that like one of the good hotels at Gen Con? No, don't leave us. Listen, here's the thing. I'm going to start melting. My brain is going to come out of my ears, and I'm going to not be a person anymore. And it's going to be bad for everybody. If I stay on much longer, I'm going to start talking about facts about slime molds. And all of the really cool new people that are here hanging out are gonna be, they're gonna know that I'm weird, and then they're gonna leave. So we gotta quit while we're ahead. The pickle fits? Pickles are, wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about pickles? I ate a pickle today. Where is it hiding? Where is what hiding? Word is the OSR areas of Gen Con is much more cozy and similar to smaller conventions. That's cool. I know so little about Gen Con. I've only been, I think, twice, I want to say. I shared Tiffany's focus pickle. It's my focus pickle when I get distracted. I need a focus pickle. I need like a focus item, because I'll, like, this is what happens every week. I'll start reading and then someone will say something funny. I'll see it. I have to acknowledge it. Are we back? Oh god. You guys saw my focused face. It's like up here in the window because I, ironically, am not subscribed to Troll Games. And so I get the ads. So I'm right up in here. You guys saw my face of intense focus for an awkward amount of time. My pickle broke the stream. Here's what actually happened, IRL. What I was doing was reading Varsuk's message about how people who talk about slime molds are weird, and then my PC got offended and stopped the stream. They're like, okay, if you think we're so weird, see ya. So I should have known that saying that was gonna prompt someone to be really nice. Wolfalone, thank you. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate it. I got my Dungeon Crawler Carl audiobooks. Dude, I've been seeing so much about Dungeon Crawler Carl. I need to read the books. They seem so cool. Any update on the Gygax backer kit timeline? Work is coming along. God, I don't think I have that information actually at this time. I wish that I did. Hey, Eternally Mortal. Also, Doc Shoulder, welcome in. Magard, welcome in. Hello, hello, friends. So good to see you. Jeremy is working on it. And Nick is helping him. I don't know the ETA on that stuff right now. The last thing that I heard was in regards to shipping. So basically, what we are doing is looking for a way to, through BackerKit, split like shipping payments so that Act 2 backers can receive box sets 1 through 3 at the same time as the Act 1 backers. We don't know if that's possible. Only seeing chat though. Try refreshing. You can't hear me. You can't hear me say that. I'm gonna type that. Let me know if you guys can't hear me. So we don't know if that's gonna be possible to do. The issue with doing it, like splitting up the shipment, if there isn't like a way to do that, is that we would then lose a lot of money shipping everything twice. And as a small business, that would not be viable. That would be a huge problem. We don't have the money to ship everything twice, unfortunately. So we're looking for a way to split the shipment like through BackerKit so that people can get their stuff faster. And we're really hoping for good news, because totally acknowledge it could be a bummer potentially to like have backed Act 2 to get all 5 volumes and then see all of the Act 1 backers get all their stuff, but then have to wait until all of Act 2 is finished for you to then get all the stuff that's already finished. And it's gonna like go up in our store and everything, so like that wouldn't feel good. So we're working our magic trying to figure out how to do that without like going under and losing a bunch of money. So fingers crossed for that. We will be sure to share any information about shipping as we get it. But we're very excited. Jeremy and Nick are very hard at work. Have you told them about Grandma Jones Woods? Here's the thing. You guys aren't ready for Grandma Jones Woods. Grandma Jones Woods is a riddle, and the puzzle pieces are falling into place. And y'all don't know the image on the back of the box yet. You're flipping over the puzzle pieces and you're putting them together upside down. Grandma Jones Woods is the sponsor. And that's what you need to know. So keep that in mind. You guys have to do what makes sense. Yeah, at the end of the day, we gotta do the stuff that makes sense. And sometimes that is not the super convenient stuff. But hopefully sometimes, and hopefully this time, the thing that makes sense is the convenient stuff. We'll see. Clompy Goat Hooves, thank you for the follow. I love your name. Welcome in. Justin, how was your stream? How was the game? Are Reflect Games still streaming? Are you playing hooky? Oh, you're playing hooky. Are you literally live right now? Sorry, you guys are seeing me now. Go over to Reflect Games channel. It's not me. It's not. I'm not on. Okay. Different game. I see Dave and Tyre over there, as well as our friend Maui and Sadie, and two friends that I'm less familiar with, but who look very sweet and kind. I'm not part of the cool kids. It's okay. You can be part of the slime mold kids. Do you want to join my slime mold club where we sit and we talk about slime molds? You guys, when I was talking about Blood and Briar earlier, Justin Justrada is going to be one of the players, and I'm very excited. It's going to be a really good time. Don't tell him anything that I told you earlier in this stream, because it's all secret, and he can't know. Just kidding. He knows everything that I said. I'm pretty sure. Grace, instantly distracted. No, I'm not. Sorry, I was looking at chat. The liquidation sale should return until the raffle. Spin it back up. Play it back. Run it back. Is that the focus pickle? Did I get focus pickled? This is the best day of my life. Holy shit. Tiffany, that's so cute. Wait. Did you have an artist do that? It's really cute. The real question is, when is the next chat plays session? I know I need to put one together for Summer of Siege. I still need to write the scenario. We need to, like, really quick on the spot, can we talk about some, like, inside jokes really quick? Can we just make up a few inside jokes that I can use to create a scenario for chat plays right now? For those of you that don't know, twice now, these are all up on YouTube. Our very first chat plays YouTube video is, I think, the best thing that I've made. I love that video. Everyone was so funny. I'm gonna link it just so you guys can watch it if you want to. No pressure, obviously. But I'm gonna put it in here. Because it's a great video and everyone was so funny. Copy link address. And also subscribe to Troller Games on Twitch. Hello. Chat Plays is a series where I devise a scenario and chat votes on like a character to create. They forge their own hero by like voting through polls in chat, and then with the hero that chat has made, we then start them on the adventure, and then chat votes, you guys all vote on like the actions that the hero takes. So our very first hero, Cashew McDubbins, the man, the myth, the legend, and then our second hero was Speck Rouladen. So the club is growing. What I really would like to do is have like a party of all of our heroes, because as of yet they've all survived. They're canonically alive. What is the daily caloric intake of a slime mold for continued existence? You can eat slime mold. You can eat slime mold. Can you survive on slime mold? Reddit has our back. What would happen if you were to hypothetically eat a slime mold? This is according to Reddit. It's not so ridiculous. All slime molds are considered edible but not yummy. They're all considered non-toxic as well, though there is some evidence of the concentration of heavy metals in Fuligo septica, so I wouldn't eat it every day. There's a well-documented slime mold called Enterididium lycoperdon, aka cockadoluna, aka poop, which is eaten in South America as a cheesy delicacy. That's awesome. So it tastes like cheese, is what I'm hearing, according to Reddit, which historically never lies. Okay, I'm sensing that slime mold is going to go in our next chat plays. But I'm trying to start a cult. Must all join Nichols Pickles movement. In Pickles we trust. I want to join the cult. Do we wear jackets? Do we wear like oh my god, Letterman jackets? Do we all have matching pickle Letterman jackets? If not, can I make them? Can I make everyone Letterman jackets with pickles on them? We wear the KFC pickle jacket. The KFC pickle, that's a thing. KFC pickle jacket. The KFC pickle puffer is real? I'll be darned. It kind of looks like that's a concerning color. It's like just a little bit too not fluorescent, but like the saturation is dialed up just a little bit more than I want it to be. Like I've never seen pickle juice that looks like that. Holy shit, is the pickle puffer going in the adventure? Tiffany, with your permission, can I put the pickle puffer in the next chat plays? I actually can't believe what I'm seeing. You're kidding me. Is that real? Is this AI? All of the headlines are treating it as real. Chat, is this real? No, it's a real thing. They had a giveaway. It was only in the UK. We need to, I guess, make our own pickle puffers. Okay, legit though, I love pickles, but only New York deli style pickles or the pickle slices from In-N-Out. What about like weird ones? I shouldn't call them weird ones. What about like artisan pickles? This is becoming just a Google adventure. Weirdest artisan pickle flavors. I want a list. MapQuest. 7 quirky pickle flavors you can find in America. Watch them be like normal. 7. The classics. Dill and garlic pickles are always among crowd favorites. Okay. 6. Bread and butter. I want weird pickles. 5. Red beet pickles. The normal. 4. Lemon pickles. I feel like I've heard of that. 3. Carrot and mint pickles. I know carrot, like it's carrot pickles are pretty normal. Mint, I guess I'm less sure of. Boozy pickles. 7. Kool-Aid pickles. That's what I want. Show me like some shit like Kool-Aid pickles. What happened to the days on the internet of the good old numbered list? Where is BuzzFeed today? We could make an offshoot of the Turtle Club for the Trollkin Slime Mold crew. Now we're cooking with gas. The seasoning matters. The seasoning is crucial. A pickle lives or dies by its seasoning, and I stand by that. Funny Quinky Dink, I'm from New York and currently wearing an In-N-Out. I thought you were going to say I'm currently wearing a pickle puffer. Currently wearing an In-N-Out burger tee from Las Vegas, crossing the streams. Hey, bi-coastal. Wait, no. Oh my God. Don't clip that. Leave me alone. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. I know where Las Vegas is. I know it's not on the coast. Just leave me alone. Damn it. The focus pickle apparently had an opposite effect. Shit. Even the focus pickle can't help me. You guys brought up pickles, not me, I think. No, I think I did actually go off on a weird pickle tangent. I'm sorry. Listen, I can't help it. It's not my fault. I'm hungry. I'm thinking about food. The beautiful coastal waters of Las Vegas. Listen, I don't want to hear it. In Horizon Zero Dawn, no, fuck. Horizon, the second one. In Horizon 2, the sequel, Las Vegas is flooded. So there's a world in which Las Vegas is a coast. Thanks. Pickled tomato paste is the favorite pickle in America. Pickled tomato paste? Oh. Like a paste made from pickled tomatoes. My brain went to like tomato paste suspended in like pickle juice. I'm not beating the dumbass allegations tonight. It's not happening. Would you rather be permanently invisible or a vampire? Oh, fuck. Invisible. I could work with invisible. I would have a serious problem if I couldn't have daylight. That'd be an issue. That'd be a major issue. But I feel like if I were just permanently invisible, what I could do, hear me out, is get really good at like makeup and I could just paint my face on every day. Or, hear me out, I could get a tattoo of my face on my face. Now we're talking. But Justin, this is why we're doing stuff. This is the chemistry that I was talking about earlier in this stream when you weren't here, when I was talking about our friends. Which vampire, the sparkle in the day or the burn up in the day? Oh, that's a crucial question because I wouldn't mind sparkling in the day. Vampire would be fun. I'm already pretty nocturnal and scaring the crap out of people is totally up my alley. Is anyone else watching City Council of Darkness right now? That is inspiring me so much. If you don't have a Dropout subscription, do yourself a favor and get one. It's so good. That series is like, I love it. It's so good. It's like, I feel like I'm in class. Like I'm learning about how to write an adventure, how to run a sandbox. And I learn something about roleplay and game mastering every time I sit down to watch an episode of that. I just started it. Oh, dude, you're gonna love it. It's so good. Oh my god, it's so funny. Invisible Man wrapped himself in bandages. Is he an X-Man? They got those realistic latex masks. Just wear those. Yeah, I mean, all I gotta do is like figure it out, because I can be I can have a normal life. I can have an unchanged daily routine pretty much if I just put on my face. As a vampire, you have to sleep in a coffin filled with grave dirt, turn to ash in daylight, and subsist on the blood of the living. But you gain all the powers: charm, wolf and bat shapes, immortality, wall walking, compulsion. That part is pretty cool. I don't know if I would give up daylight for anything, if I'm being honest. What is the episodes on Dropout? City Council of Darkness is the name of the series. It's so good. Okay, friends. I think it is time. Actually, I wanted to raid us into my friend Maui to support their stream. Some good friends are hanging out and doing an actual play. So I will wait 7 minutes and 37 seconds to raid over there. But hey, we're gonna go hang out with Reflect Games in a few minutes, and it's gonna be a very good time. We've broken through the bottom of the rabbit hole and are now in interdimensional space. We're just floating. At the end of the day, we're all just floating. To be fair, because of subsurface scattering, makeup likely wouldn't work. Can you explain that to me? Like, I am an attentive golden retriever. Assume that I have the comprehension, the powers of comprehension of a golden retriever that's listening pretty good. And explain to me. As invisible, you are as you are now, but light passes through you. Anything applied topically disappears as well. What? Fuck. Clothing is not invisible, but if you're seen, you'll be captured by the US government and experimented on. Now here's the thing. What about my powers of gaslighting? What if I just convince people that they're crazy and they didn't see a specter wearing floating clothes, and I dodge the cops by gaslighting the populace? What if it would be a naked existence, and that'd be fine. I'm glad I got to stop by for the moment. Mortal, it was so good to see you. I'll reappear sometime in the next year or so randomly. It's always a pleasure to see you, Mortal. I hope that you have a lovely year. Whenever I see you next, I'll be very, very happy to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. It means the world. I hope that you're having a lovely, lovely time. When is the raffle rescheduled? Next Tuesday. Steve will announce the winners of the Eastmark Gazetteer, signed by Gary Gygax, next week on Tuesday. And then he will announce the date of the cash prize raffle that day as well. I know the winners, and I know the date, and I could do it, but it's more of an event if Steve does it. So we're going to wait, and we're going to have Steve do it. And more people will see it if Steve does it. It's helpful that I sent out a bunch of notifications and pinged everyone on BackerKit and did all the stuff, and then it was rescheduled at the last second because we had technical issues. Because tech issues literally always strike whenever the stakes are highest in the troll dens. So we're going to have a good time. Unless Steve messes up the internet again. Knock on wood. Am I right? Can we get the sale back? I don't think they're going to open the sale up again. I gotta be honest. Your slightly translucent skin takes light into it, and the light bounces around like when you put your fingers in front of a flashlight. Okay, I've got that part. I can imagine that. That gives your skin the appearance it has. Otherwise, you'd look like you were made of plastic. Makeup couldn't reproduce the light bouncing around in your skin. Wait, I'm lost. Wait, okay. But I don't stop being a surface. If I put like an opaque surface. So Okay, if I'm invisible and a can of paint explodes near me and just like splats across me, you'd look like you're made of rubber is their point. Oh, like it couldn't look good. Is that the point? Like it wouldn't look good. You'd look dead. Invisibility is fantasy. There's no use in trying to explain it with this. No, I want to know how it works. Makeup is still a little translucent too because it was partially relying on okay, true. But what if I use paint? Does that change it? If I use oil paint, I become a master of oil painting. I guess I would just look like an oil painting at that point. I have heard this, that it's part of the reason why like video game graphics look so funny is because it's really difficult to recreate like the texture of like skin, and when you try to like recreate the look of skin, there's so much detail required that most video games don't hit it, and so it looks bad and fake no matter what. Not that a lot of games aren't beautiful, but they're like, it requires almost a little bit of stylization or like something to make it look like it's not trying too hard to be skin because it can't be skin. God, does that make any sense at all? I can't breathe and think and talk at the same time. Uncanny Valley. Yeah. You'd be masterpiece. Oh my goodness. Takes one to know one. You're already a masterpiece. Hello. And also you made a masterpiece. I'm so excited for Wondrous and Dangerous Consortiums and Exandria World Lore book. 19 hours left. Maybe 18 now. Shit. Would the food you eat be invisible? Fuck. Would your poop be invisible? Justin, would your poop be invisible? Would your poop be invisible? If I'm invisible, I need answers. It's an incredibly hard graphical problem and a big field in light transport science. Yeah, okay, that part I have heard about. That's how we end the show. Imagine that, like, the stream cuts again right there. It just goes nuts. It is actually about that time. We've got about 20 seconds left before we're going to go ahead and raid. These are I want to know about the poop. Okay, I'm going to tee up our raid. We're going to raid into Reflect Games. You guys, I can't say enough good things about Maui. If you haven't raided into Reflect Games before with us, I think that's going to happen a lot more these days. They're just lovely, lovely people. Maui does such a great job, like, facilitating community and just bringing really cool people together. Just like one of the friendliest, kindest people that I think I've ever met, ever, truly. And we've got a lot of mutual friends. So if you like this community, you're really going to like Maui's community and all of the lovely people over there. So if you have a second, I implore you, please, it would mean the world to me if you would hang out with Maui for just a minute and just say something nice about their stream and hang out. They're going to be playing some games and it's going to be a very good time. I think they're playing Star Wars. So let's talk about all the nerd stuff. This is why I shouldn't fuck with my camera, because then it gets all fucked up. I'll fix it, whatever. Thank you all for joining. We will see you again next time. Go in peace, make the words, do good. I'll see you very, very soon. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.